Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. Still working on our little country lane going down through here and still got a lot of work to do. Let's paint a little bit. I want to get some of these shadows cast off these trees on here. I'm still working trying to develop the shadows that I'm wanting. And I'm just grabbing some of that raw umber. I'm going to pull down into here. To lay some shadows across this road and just kind of blend that in a little bit. Grab some more of that there. Carry it on up here into the ground a little bit. Just the raw umber is a good color to use, just to give you some good darks and some shadow areas, and not really cover up everything that you have there. So I gotta get some paint back over in this area. See, we had all that light in there. Just carry some of this over in here. And I know my cameraman dies when I jump back and forth like that, but we had that in there without any color in it. We had to do something with that. So we'll darken that just a little bit in there. Maybe grab a little bit of burn umber, mix in with that. Get a little bit darker. There we go. Just to get some strokes in there, like there's a little bush or something back there behind that. Something that I can paint into when I get ready to do over there. And up here in the sky a little bit, darken that. We're going to have to get some good darks up here to get our leaves up in here. I love the way we had this limb coming off up into here. And the effect we have on this tree right here worked out pretty good. Get some of that in there. Got some more of that burnt umber. Get down here in the bottom of this tree a little bit. Shadow on the back side of it a little bit. So again, I'm just getting paint on here to paint into, to give us the effects that we're going to need to do. I'm going to grab some of this ultramarine blue, which you knew I would, and mix in with that burnt umber to give me even a little stronger shadow colors coming across that road. But see how much you can see that kind of that blue in there. When I'm sitting a lot closer to y'all, so I can see that. I can see what it does to the picture and the colors that it adds to it. And it gives me a good dark, get over here behind this tree. That's another color to get in there. And dark up to the top. Again, grab that ultramarine blue, a little bit of that burnt umber, and it's going to give me a good dark color. See how that gets up in there? We've got to have some darks up in here for this tree, because this tree is going to be in front of all these others. It's going to have some good darks up in here. Carry a little bit down right in there, and the back side of that tree, and I roll that brush to keep that good dark I had in there. There's kind of a little holler in that tree where over the years it just kind of rotted out a little bit in there, and roll that brush, and I love the shape that does. That creates that effect that it creates on that tree. It just gives it a lot of texture. The shadow would be kind of right behind here, the V of the tree, see. Pull down into the V and carry it up into here. I want to frame this in. I want this road to be jumping out down through there. And I kept trying to get lighter and lighter and lighter. I couldn't get lighter. Well, if you can't get lighter, go darker. And then you come back with more lights. Look at that right there. Again, more ultramarine blue. A little more burnt umber to put in there. Get my dark back and just get some area. A little bit dark up in here and out in here. Look, keep trying to get the light edges of those trees. But again, you can't get that light without having some dark back in there. But we want, that's kind of giving us, how's that looking like? Is that getting us kind of a round hollow effect?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, always have to go to the boss on some of these questions, you know. But I love colors, and as you, I hope you can tell with my pictures. I lost my ultramarine blue. I just don't know. I'm going to go some of this little dark green I got over here. Some of this phthalo green I've got. Pulls that bar number into that. Give me a good dark green to get up in here with. Now see, over all these other colors that works. It gets a little bit bright for that area, but we'll straighten that out with the other colors on top. If it's too green, add some red to it. Go with some burnt sienna, mix in with that. That'll tone that down some, see. So I took all that bright green out and got us more of a, probably more of a color we want to work with there. Well, that tree's heading on up off that page there. There we go. See, we're getting things so dark, I have something to come back to put, cast my light into, where it's coming across the road or where it's casting in here. Have a little bit more water in here. Get all this canvas getting covered, see. Won't have any canvas showing through. Take good dark, I'm going to use it over here. And cast more shadows out here on this road. I like that color, so I added more color to that road. Can't put too much color into it. You want to sleep back there, cameraman?
No, there's something you say all the time that you're going to do.
Glazing?
Yeah, is that what you're doing now? Is that what this is called?
Yeah, and this is basically a glazing. It's just a color. As long as there's no white in it, see, it goes over that, but see, I can scroll it out, but it doesn't really cover. Again, it's just the glazing is the art of putting more color on top of existing colors that you already have on there. And so to build more depth into this field, and you know, that's one kind of curve drop off right in there, and just, well, that's painting. I'll show you what glazing is. I'll do some of that here in a minute. So again, I'm adding more color, more depth, and I'll put my lights back on top of that. Because this field's going to jump out when we get done. But I'm just trying to create layers of where shadows might be. And the shadows never really flat, because that road don't lay flat. It kind of, you know, it has humps and bumps and everything else. We're just throwing color to color to see what we can develop here. I tell you what, y'all come.